Central and southern Arizona are mostly desert. There's not a lot of water in the desert. So for most of our history, we've dammed regional rivers and streams to create storage reservoirs, and we've pumped groundwater. But as Arizona grew, it was clear we'd need more water. But where could we get it? The answer was the Colorado River. Arizona shares that water with the 6 other basin states. But the river runs along the Arizona-California border, very far from where it's most needed. So how could we move that water? Simple, build a canal. In 1973, the federal government began constructing the Central Arizona Project, or CAP. CAP's main feature is a 336-mile-long concrete-lined canal, or aqueduct, that starts at Lake Havasu. The canal heads east and then turns south near Phoenix and finally terminates just south of Tucson. The canal gains elevation, so the water must be pumped uphill at 15 different pumping stations along the way. The water must be lifted 3,000 feet in order to make the full journey. The canal passes through 3 tunnels and 10 siphons along the way and is equipped with more than 50 turnouts. The system is so large and complex that it took 20 years to complete. Okay, so maybe that wasn't really simple. And what did all this cost? About $4 billion. Who paid for it? Well, the federal government paid for the construction, but Arizona is obligated to pay back a large portion of those costs. That was the agreement before construction began. And who operates it? Well, that's Arizona's job as well. In 1971, the Central Arizona Water Conservation District, or CAWCD, was formed in order to meet CAP obligations. The CAWCD and its board manage, maintain, and operate CAP, which includes levying taxes, setting water rates, approving budgets, and addressing other issues that affect CAP, its customers, and employees. The CAWCD is also responsible for making sure that the federal government gets paid back for the reimbursable costs of CAP construction. How much water does all this money and effort get us? A lot. CAP typically delivers more than 1.5 million acre-feet, its full allotment of Colorado River water every year. 1 acre-foot of water is enough to serve the water needs of 2 families of 4 for a full year. And where exactly does the water go? CAP serves Maricopa, Pima, and Pinal counties. About 80% of the state's population, around 5.3 million people, live in these 3 counties. The counties cover 24,000 square miles and include nearly 50 cities and communities, such as Phoenix, Mesa, Glendale, Scottsdale, Casa Grande, and Tucson. The CAP system includes storage as well as transportation. The new Waddell Dam and Lake Pleasant Storage Reservoir provide flexible storage so that CAP can meet customer water demands. It also makes a nice recreational area for boating, fishing, skiing, and other outdoor activities. Since CAP's primary job is to help ensure reliable water supplies, Arizona's population growth is always an important consideration. The state's population grew 25% since 2000 and may increase to 11.5 million people by 2050. So who in the 3 counties gets the water? 33% goes to municipal and industrial uses, 26% goes to agriculture, 37% goes to Indian tribes, and 4% is stored underground through a process called recharge. Recharge? What's that? Recharge stores water underground. Specially selected sites are flooded with water, which then percolates down through the soil to replenish underground aquifers. This recharged water can then be pumped out and used at a later date. CAP has 6 recharge sites that can recharge up to 310,000 acre-feet of water per year. Groundwater savings facilities are another part of the recharge process. These are irrigation districts where users agree to reduce groundwater pumping and take CAP surface water instead. CAP's responsibilities have expanded over time and now include additional groundwater replenishment duties that are administered through the Central Arizona Groundwater Replenishment District, or CAGRD. This division of CAP replenishes underground aquifers to replace groundwater used by district members who cannot directly take CAP or other surface water supplies. As Arizona's population and CAGRD membership increases, the demand for CAP groundwater replenishment continues to grow. CAP is Arizona's largest consumer of electricity. How can that be? In 1 year, CAP moves about 4.3 trillion pounds of water through the canal. These trillions of pounds are lifted at least 1,000 feet and sometimes as high as 3,000 feet. All of that heavy lifting takes a bunch of electrical power. CAP gets its power from 3 major sources: the Navajo Generating Station, Hoover Dam, and the New Waddell Pump Generating Plant. These 3 sources generate a combined 5 million megawatt hours of electricity per year. Where does CAP get its funding? CAP gets revenue from 3 sources: the sale of water and capital charges, the sale of surplus power, a general ad valorem tax and water storage tax. So, that's how millions of people in central and southern Arizona get a huge portion of the water we need. Central Arizona Project now plays a major role in driving our state's economy and sustaining the desert lifestyle we all enjoy.